Hey, what's up everybody? Good evening. This is Jonathan Lewis reporting from downtown Providence. I'm going to take you to a couple of my favorite places in Providence today where I go to thinking about the work of the Gathering for Justice and what a part we play in something much larger than ourselves. Right now I'd like to do a little recap. I'm going to discuss the different months that we've been working this year, like a 6-month review, if you will, around the trainings that we've been doing and some of the work that we've been trying to accomplish. Right now, as you can see, I'm sitting next to a water fountain that is in the heart of Providence. It's one of my favorite places to come during the day or at night. During the day, it's pretty busy because the local bus stops are all just right over there. And some of our, I guess, most historic buildings are around here as well, like City Hall, Town Hall, the state capitol. They're all pretty much right in this area. Rhode Island has a pretty rich history. In fact, the program, well, the Kenyan Nonviolence program that I've been so moved by was introduced to me first here in Rhode Island, at the University of Rhode Island, under Dr. Bernard Lafayette Jr., when he came in 1999 to start the Center for Nonviolence and Peace Studies, with the goal of making Rhode Island the first nonviolent state in the United States. So Providence has a big influence on who I am and what I've become. Now, this month in January was the beginning of my 3rd year as a staff member here for the Gathering. And we had a staff retreat just prior to that, with Carmen, myself, and Justin, and Malia, all strategizing around where the Gathering was going to go. And my first steps in January were to begin some nonviolence trainings. Kind of like the last couple of years, yes, I know. But we were returning to some of the locations that we had done some tremendous work in, like Chicago. Justin Richardson, Dr. Lafayette, and myself, as well as a woman by the name of Tiffany Childress, who is a science teacher at North Lawndale College Prep, Jimmy Prude, and Vanessa Jones. All are at least level 1 nonviolence trainers, or Kenyan nonviolence trainers. Justin being level 2, Dr. Lafayette being the master, and myself being a senior level trainer. Tiffany was trained at the University of Rhode Island. Jimmy and Vanessa were both trained by myself and with Justin's support out there in Chicago. Now, we conducted a 2-day core for about 80 or 90 youth out there in Chicago. This was a follow-up session that came out of our work with North Lawndale College Prep. The 80 students came from North Lawndale, as well as a program called Mikvah Challenge, which is all focused on doing democracy. Not being democratic, but doing democracy. Trying to create the community that they want to see. And another high school called Social Justice High School is very active out there in Chicago, trying to create safe environments for youth, and also working on the educational problems out there. Now, we conducted a 2-day core on January 15th and 16th. All with the intent of identifying leaders that would like to continue and get more training. We're hoping to conduct a youth Kenyan nonviolence advanced training program in August 2010. We've seen the results of the program. In fact, North Lawndale College Prep went through the advanced youth training just about a year ago, in fact, where they were able to institutionalize the program to the point where in 2009, they had at least 70 or close to 80 fights by the end of the year. Now, in 2010, after institutionalizing the Kenyan nonviolence curriculum and creating that beloved community, they have gone an entire year without any physical fights. I think there's a lot that we can learn from North Lawndale. And I really applaud the work of Chicago, led and spearheaded by Justin Richardson, supported by Tiffany Childress, Jimmy Prude, Vanessa Jones, as well as many other folks who have participated out there, like Shaka Barrows, who went out there to deliver the CJNY curriculum. CJ, or Kerry Jenkins as we all know him, to go out there and do the the League of Young Voters curriculum. Jorge Diaz, our international compadre, came from Puerto Rico to provide street theater training. We have gone through great lengths to try to curtail the violence of Chicago. It's going to take much more effort and much more support from everyone around this nation to pay attention. We say that we're at war in Iraq and Afghanistan, but yet there are more youth dying in our city of Chicago. I really hope that you will support the work, continue to follow it, and reach out to some people in Chicago, because Lord knows they need our help. Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. Please, we can no longer turn a blind eye. The violence that hurts our youth thousands of miles away is felt in the hearts and souls of everyone around the world. Thank you for listening, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Peace.